Hello, welcome back to GoblinTraders.net and the Destroy Target Permanent official YouTube channel. Gonna hop in for our first draft of Core Set 2021. Haven't had a whole lot of time to kind of delve into the format as of late, so we'll kind of be, running through this first draft together, card evaluations, hopefully pulling something sweet, winning some games, but who knows? So let's see here. Our Rare's Fable Passage, so that's not very exciting. There's also Faith's Fetters, Final Blow, and Turn to Slag, all very good removal spells. Bossry's Acolyte, which is actually a very impressive card. Then there is a Sabertooth Mauler, which is okay, and that's pretty much it. I think I'm going to take the Final Blow, though. Faith Fetters is good. I do like it. I like Bossry's Acolyte a lot, but Final Blow is just straight up removal. So, okay, in this pack, Tide Skimmer's okay. Bad Deals, okay. Valorous Steed comes with a 2/2, so that's not bad. Duress, Liliana's Steward has just been okay in my experience. Chandra's Magma, again, okay. Frantic Inventory, if you can get a bunch of them, it's really nice. Colossal Dreadmaw, card's just good. See, so here I actually think we'll take the Valorous Steed. Okay, so now we have Shipwreck Dowser, which is really good in like the blue-red instant based or the instant sorcery matters deck. Curian Dryad, basically good in any deck that has a second color. Gale Swooper is pretty good. Spine Megalodon, this card is just great. Like, it's your big creature that you're not going to have to be concerned with removal on your opponent's side. Drowsing Pteranodon is, again, okay. Spellgorger Weird's good. Skeleton Archer's okay. Let's see, I'm really between the Gale Swooper and the Megalodon, but I think we're going to take the Swooper. Okay, so here we have a couple different options. Llanowar Visionary is very good. Sky Scanners are fantastic. Pestilence Haze is, again, okay. The Planeswalker aspect of it doesn't come up too much, but the -2/-2 can be quite good. Direfleet Warmonger is, again, okay. If you're in the sacrifice-based deck, it's great. Rambunctious Mutt. Lofty Denial if you're the Flyers, Opt, Spells, Let's actually take the Visionary. We'll speculate on green. Immediately get past a Grasp of Darkness. There's also a Selfless Savior, which is quite good. Secure the Scene, again, another removal spell that's quite good. There's another Megalodon, but we're going to take the Grasp of Darkness. So here we have a Swooper, a Rise Again. Let's see, and a Dub. Dub, which is actually pretty good if we have one of our Flyers or something like that. I actually think we're going to take the Rise Again. Let's see what we can do with this. So we have Anointed Chorister. I guess that's how you say that. Village Rites, Gloomsower, which is, I guess it's okay top end. We can reanimate it and get it in pretty big, or pretty quick. So we'll go ahead and take that. There's another Valorous Steed, but Secure the Scene is, again, another removal spell. It's quite good. Cage Zombie's okay. I guess that's what we're going to take. I don't know if we'll play it. Guess we'll take the Steward. Take Skeleton. I don't know if we're going to play the Skeleton, but we'll see. Black definitely seems to be open. So we're not necessarily married to white. Just see where the next pack kind of steers us. I believe the black-white deck in this format is typically a life gain theme, which we don't really have going on. I guess the Mutt. A lot of these picks aren't necessarily exciting, so some of these we may not see or play in the deck, rather. Let's see, I don't know if I want another Secure the Scene. Well, we got to Revitalize. Well, wait, we might keep that. Should have thought faster. Okay, the dub came back around, which is kind of nice. So let's see. Our rare is Hooded Blightfang. So this is kind of a Death Touch Lord. We have Tempered Veteran, which is an interesting pick. Feeder Resistance is a sort of protection spell for any of the creatures we have. There's also Grasp of Darkness and another Secure the Scene. I want to try the Hooded Blightfang. Let's see how that goes. So we have a Snoop, Lore-Scale Quaddle is good, Village Rites, but I think we'll take the Daybreak Charger. Okay. I'd rather have a 2/2 Vigilance than the 1/2, so we'll take that. Idol of Endurance. I really don't think this card's that good. Take a Carrion Grub. We'll take the Radiant Fountain in case we do get some of those life game payoffs. Take another Alpine Watchdog. Our deck's not terrible. It could definitely use a little bit more oomph, but we'll see. So now we're between Deathbloom Thallid and another Swooper. So let's see. Actually, we don't really have any benefits from the sacrifice, so I think we're going to take the Swooper. The flying, I think, may be a little more important. I don't know. Right now, Gloomsower is the only big thing that we want to potentially rise again. Or maybe I could see a Rambunctious Mutt if we're in a situation where our opponent has multiple enchantments or artifacts that we want to try to get rid of. So we're between Secure the Scene and Alchemist's Greeting. And we'll take another Secure the Scene just because it removes any permanent. We'll take a Battalion. I don't think we're going to play it though. Well, now we pick up a Village Rites. We get an Imp. So now it's Scoured Barrens or another Gloomsower. I think I'll take the Scoured Barrens. I think I would rather have better mana. Guess we'll take another Village Rites. Mind Rot isn't a bad sideboard card. Oh man, this is a terrible rare to get. Okay, we'll go ahead and take Swift Response. It's actually a very good removal spell in this format. Liliana's Devotee. We don't really have... We have a couple zombies, but that's it. So we're going to take a second Final Blow. So far, this Hooded Blightfang is not paying off. We don't really have any Death Touch creatures outside of the Imp, or, you know, or another way to give a creature Death Touch outside of the Imp. Take another Carrion Grub. Now we will definitely take a Bosphorus Acolyte. Now let's see. Take a Aven Gaggle Master. Concordia Pegasus. Okay, that goes well with our Gaggle Master. Crypt Lurker. Don't really want a second copy of or a third copy of any of these, but we'll take that one. I don't think we're going to play the third Secure the Scene though. I also don't know if we're going to play this Archer. Sure. Take another dub. Now we have Mask Blackguard. We'll take that. I don't think we're going to play this Liliana Steward either. Revitalize doesn't really fit in with what we're trying to do. Don't really like Masked Battalion or Makeshift Battalion. We'll take another Blackguard. Jeez. We'll take the Thallid. Okay, got some gems. So let's take a look at our deck. I don't think we need the Radiant Fountain, since we didn't get any of the life gain payoffs that we were speaking of before. I don't think the Rambunctious Mutt is something that we necessarily need to keep around. Let's see, Grub's okay. I do like the dubs though. So I think we'll cut the Imp. Actually, let's go ahead and cut the Watchdogs. Let's see, do we want to do the Rise Against into Gloomsower thing, or do we just want to kind of be like a lower end, more aggressive deck? That just happens to play this thing. I don't know. That one is pretty good with these two, the two grubs. So that's not too bad. I think we can cut a Village Rites. we cut both village rides. Cut A, secure the scene. Here we cut a dub. Let's try it like that. And into the first game. I cut the dub. I'm not really sure how much removal you're supposed to expect in this format, so I don't want to like spend my games just getting 2-for-1 a bunch of times whenever I place a dub on one of my creatures. If it comes to light through the games that that's just not the case, then we'll revisit it and maybe put it back in. The Hooded Blightfang, like I said before, didn't really pan out. The Imp, I don't think is worth running just for the synergy with the Blightfang. So that's why it got cut. Let's see, yeah, this hand's fine. So we'll lead on the swamp in case we draw a second swamp. So if we feel like we need to leave Grasp of Darkness up, we can. If not, we'll play the Masked Blackguard. This card's actually pretty good. Two-one with flash. Oh, it has flash. Bummer. So we'll play our Thallid. So could have held up Grasp of Darkness and went for the Masked Blackguard if they didn't play a creature. So that was a bit of a punt, but no biggie. Just learning the cards. So let's go ahead and get in for 5. Play a Carrion Grub, which is going to mill us for 4. So it's a 3/5. So we're going to attack for 8 next turn, assuming our opponent stays in the game. Activating the Blackguard's ability isn't going to give us lethal, so we'll just attack for 8. Okay, so I imagine they're going to gain 4. So we will Grasp of Darkness here. We'll just go ahead and activate this so we don't have to do it during combat. And that's lethal. Opponent got a fairly unfortunate, got screwed on lands, so that did make for a fairly easy victory. A lot of the reading that I've done has pointed to the format being fairly aggressive, which is definitely a nice change of pace considering what we've had in the past couple of formats. It's been fairly slow. You know, Ikoria, excuse me, and the previous sets are fairly slow. Okay, we're going to need to draw planes with this hand, but I think we're going to keep it. Put back the Steed for right now. We do still have a couple plays here. You know, next turn we can play the Cage Zombie into the Carrion Grub. Would still really like a plains. Now we're going to mill like 2 plains probably. No attacks. We did get a 4/5, which is nice. Only lost the Scour Barons. As far as lands go, we can always bring back the Skagglemaster with the Rise Again. Well, pass the turn. Hey, you know, that's a risk that we knew we were taking whenever we kept the hand with no white sources. So let's give your creatures trample. Okay. I think if they attack with the Gorehorn, I'm just going to block with the Carrion Grub. Then we can activate the Cage Zombie. Okay. Well, there's that. I'm going to go ahead and do this now to play around Ranger's Guile. I'm not sure if that's something that they have, but I'd rather not find out during, you know, combat or something like that if I tried to go with the Swift Response. Got another big creature, Gnarled Sage. Okay. Let's go ahead and put this on the zombie. I think we'll go ahead and attack. See what they do. We have the Swift Response for their Gnarled Sage whenever they attack. So, okay, so they block, sack. We'll pass turn. Okay. Okay, I think if they attack with it, we're definitely going to Swift Response this guy. What? Oh, gains vigilance when you draw a card. Damn. That's not good. Well, let's go ahead and do this because it's going to be difficult to catch this tapped. Okay, and now we're just drawing lands. No attacks. No blocks. Yeah, we're dead. That attack, the one turn was definitely a punt. Probably shouldn't have attacked at that point. Drawing 8 lands didn't help, but that's part of it. Get into the next one. let's see. Man. Yeah, I think we'll keep this. Like, we're not making any plays until turn 3, but as long as our opponent's not very aggressive, that's not really going to be a problem. Another green-red opponent. Okay. Dryad. Well, let's see what they do. Now that I remember that the Masked Blackguard has Flash, I don't think we're going to block. There's no reason to block a 1/1 Dryad. So let's flash in the Blackguard. What is Dragonfire? Okay. Play Cage Zombie. Okay. Will they discard a land? Yep. No attacks? Let's attack with the Blackguard. And we'll pass the turn. We can leave up Feeder Resistance if they decide to attack. Take out one of the creatures. Let's block here because we can for sure take this one out. Let's go ahead and try to dub up the Blackguard. Get in for 7. Would definitely like to draw some lands. Not like we did last game. Just a couple. Okay. Well. See if they want to trade. Okay, so they go to 4. Dilophosaurus. Okay. Oh, that doesn't help us at all. No attacks. This is the bite. Hunters, something. Can't remember. Hunter's Edge. There it is. Let's play that. So you go. This having Death Touch does at least buy us some time. So we'll add counters to both of those. No attacks. Depending on what we draw next turn. If we draw the Final Blow, then maybe we go ahead and get a blocker out of the way. We didn't, so we'll play the Grub. which is a 3/5. It's not bad. Well, we need to find a way to deal with that. So we really need a land. Because that thing is going to kill us very quickly. So let's see, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. So if they draw a mountain, we're dead. Well, this is an 8/5, so that's kind of nice. Both of them are 8/5s, rather. Let's go ahead and get with the Basri's Acolyte to try to gain 2 life, so that way we're not just dead to a mountain off the top. So it gives us a chance. Okay. I was going to say, I don't know why they're attacking with those, but... Okay. Hit us for 9, take us down to 4. Land off the top. Oh, man. And we're dead. Well, you know, what are you going to do? It happens. Unfortunate, but it happens. Alright. Possibly the last match. Oops. That was not me punching the table. Oh, let's see how this goes. Okay. Well, we have a couple creatures we can cast and some removal spells, so let's keep it. Hopefully we don't have the same problem with lands as we did the last game. Again, same thing, leave with Swamp in case we feel we want to leave Grasp of Darkness up. And another green opponent. Okay, past attacker, let's flash this in. We'll go ahead and play the Pegasus. Spinner, okay. Actually, that kind of brick walls everything I'm doing, so let's just go ahead and grasp that. Okay, opponent's having some issues with lands. Green-white. Interesting. Let's go ahead and pump. Take him down to 3. So now we have 4 lethal attackers and Gained a removal spell. Okay. Not out of it yet. So far, both of our victories have came on the back of our opponents being mana screwed. Let's see. Sergeant Pepper. Is this a Beatles fan, maybe? Again, we have Pegasus, Grasp if we draw some lands, so let's just go ahead and keep it. Take a chance. Arsonist. Play the Pegasus. Okay. I think we want to play this first, just kind of get a body on the ground. And we'll start getting him on with the Pegasus. Depending on what we draw, we may just dub up the Concordia Pegasus and go that route. Try to start getting in. Opponent missed a land drop last turn, but they recovered. So let's see what they got. Battlement. Continue to get in for 3. We can leave up Feat of Resistance and Grasp of Darkness this turn. Okay. And our opponent scoops it up. 3/5 flyer outside of Secure the Scene or Final Blow, I guess, is fairly difficult to deal with, but probably could have given it another turn or two. But we'll get into the next one. So, I hope everybody is enjoying Core Set 2021 so far. There's been some interesting stuff to come out of the format and the set itself. The background you see there, Terror of the Peaks, that card is a house. This is a little bit of a slower hand, but I think we're going to keep it. The grub's been pretty good. Okay, we'll go ahead and play that to have up Grasp of Darkness. I think we'll go ahead and play the Cage Zombie over the Hooded Blightfang. Eliminate, okay. That's a curious use of Eliminate, in my opinion. Like, I know it can be the Cage Zombie could be detrimental in the late game, but I think there's a better place to use that, probably. But hey, that's me. Play the Blightfang. So we're a little bit on the defensive. It looks like our opponent's a little bit more aggressive than we are. Do like this card. This card seems really interesting in like the dredgeless dredge decks in Pioneer, or even dredge in Modern or Legacy or so on or whatever. So let's go ahead and block. Okay. I wonder if they have any way to recur that. Okay. That's an interesting one. Let me go ahead and attack. We'll pass the turn. Holding up Grasp of Darkness, which we're definitely going to use on that thing, or the Mask Blackguard. Okay, Igneous Cur. There's our land. Let's play the Valorous Steed. Attempt to get him for 2. This is one in a red, right? Yep. Okay, we're going to final blow that for sure. Definitely don't need our opponent gaining life. Actually, let's wait. No attacks. Let's see what happens. We have Final Blow, we have Swift Response, we also have Mask Blackguard. Sure. I would like to use Swift Response into Mask Blackguard this turn. Man, our opponent is just drawing all the cards. Okay, pass. Let's go ahead and Final Blow. Still leaves us with Swift Response. On the following turn, I'm going to go ahead and dub the Valorous Steed. And we'll get him for 5. Getting rid of the Goblin Arsonist is also nice because that protects our Masked Blackguard a little bit. Sure. Sure. So we get him for 3. We don't lose anything on the board, which is nice. See what our opponent does with the Kinetic Augur. I don't imagine they're going to attack with it unless they have some way to make it big enough that it can get through the Valorous Steed. Sure. Yeah. Now they'll probably attack. So let's go ahead and Valorous Stance here. Take 5, we go to 15, I get my creature back. We get in for 10. Pass the turn. Opponent draws a land, and that's game. Okay. Just when you thought I was out, we're still in the game. 4 wins is nice. That's kind of the sweet spot, because then you're almost getting the gems back that you put into the draft. So even though we didn't put any gems into this draft, we're still using the tokens from the pre-order bundle. So we have a Deathbloom Thallid and a couple removal spells. Might be bad, but I'm going to keep it. So it looks like we're on Esper here. Or black-white with a blue splash. Ooh, that's a nice one. So let's play our Thallid. I like that island. What is that from? I have no idea. So we take one, they game one. Another, wow. Okay. So let's go ahead and start getting in, because we're going to have to try to race. Wow, okay. Well, over the course of the next 2 turns, we are going to be able to remove both of these, assuming that they don't have, say, feeder resistance or something like that. Okay, so they're going to gain 4 life, so these are going to get... oh. Well, let's go ahead and get rid of one of them. No attacks. Okay, so they're going to get another trigger off of this. Yeah, this is going to be a difficult one. I don't know if we can actually win this game. Let's see. Block, block. No, actually we're dead if they just attack. Yep. Man, our opponent's deck was sweet. The two tormentors. Oh yeah, we gained 2. Nice. So let's see. Can we survive? Maybe. Because we're going to gain 2 off the attack. So we gain 2, go to 4, take 3. Feeder resistance. Village rights, so we don't gain 3. Well played. Alright. Yeah, our opponent's deck was really sick. Did not expect the Lofty Denial there at the end, but it's pretty cool. Regardless of what I said in reference to Jeremy's top 10 as far as the Indulgent Patricianer goes, I just don't see it in Standard. I think it's very good in Draft, though. That was quite impressive. But thank you guys for hanging out, checking out some Core Set 2021. There will be more videos to follow, as well as deck techs and some Standard videos. We're going to start on those. I'm also getting a new computer, and so there'll potentially be some cam video with the streams and the videos moving forward. Also, don't forget to check out goblintraders.net and use DTP5 at checkout to get 5% off of your Magic purchases. And check us out on YouTube, anywhere you can find podcasts, and the patreon.com/DTPcast. Leave us a like below and subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate it, and good luck. I hope you lose.